Hello, everyone. Welcome to From the President's Desks. I'm here with Father David Reilander, President of Catholic Missions in Canada.
Hello.
And we're going to be checking in today, see how things are going, see what's new, catch up with Father David and the rest of the team here at Catholic Missions. So I guess we do have some news to share about the magazine.
The magazine. Yeah. So every year we apply to the Catholic Media Association in the United States, and they give awards across North America. Didn't do as well this year, but still we got something. Sister Teresita won third place for social justice writing. We got an honorable mention for Magazine of the Year. And we got an honorable mention for one of my pictures,
Yep.
and I didn't look up what it was.
It
Do
was
you know what it was?
Yeah, it was Sunrise in Delaney, I think, with Gordon fish with his fish hut, and he's got his snowmobile, and the sun is rising,
So
or is it setting? I can't remember.
the Arctic's rising.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. At noon, rising at
Mhm.
noon.
And we should mention that we've either won or got an honorable mention for the last 5 years or so. We haven't been excluded yet.
I don't know if we've missed a year
Yeah.
or not, but usually we get something from. There are a lot of magazines that apply, so it kind of tells us that we're on track with our magazine.
So let's see here. The article that won third place by Sister Teresita. And Sister Teresita, she's she's living in Saskatoon, but she's writing for our magazine. She has been for 2 years now. And she did a piece profiling Sister Margaret Sadler, who was the St. Philip Neri Award winner last year. So you can find that piece actually on our website if you go to magazine. It's called Untying the Knots of Colonialism, and it speaks about Sister Margaret Sadler's work with First Nations and Métis people, detailing the different initiatives that she's done herself, particularly helping people through struggles with addiction, relationship issues, illnesses. She's quite the impressive missionary. So that obviously caught the eyes of the adjudicators, and we're happy about that.
Very happy about that.
And had you met Sister Margaret prior to the
Not prior.
the gala?
No,
No?
I only met her at the gala.
Okay.
Of course, we could talk a little bit about this year's gala.
That's
I
right.
think it was one of the better galas that we had put on. About 300 people.
Yeah, thanks to
came.
everybody. Thanks to everybody who came out to that or sent in a donation if they weren't able to attend. We had some fantastic food, and the music was a big band. No, it wasn't a big band
It's
this
a
year,
jazz
but it
band.
was still a big band.
I actually got up and danced.
Yes, I saw that.
For as much as I dance, which I don't. But we were the only one who danced. And last year, everybody asked to dance, and we were the only ones who danced.
Yeah, people are shy. This year's award winner for the St. Philip Neri Award was Father Francois Paradis. And do you want to talk about him, or?
Father Paradis is running a program of healing for Indigenous going across the country and doing this. He's been working in the missions for a very long time. I believe, is he an oblate? I'm trying to remember now.
Yes, yeah.
One of the few oblates who are left of Quebecois background, very dedicated to the indigenous and bringing healing for colonialism and residential schools, and just indigenous who are treated as secondary citizens of Canada and multiple other issues. So he's doing fantastic work. So the award goes to a Canadian-born missionary who has been in Canadian missions for 20 or more years.
Mm-hmm. And these last 2 years are strong examples of missionaries who have particularly worked with the indigenous communities. But we are all over the country, right?
We are all over the country, but a vast majority of them are in indigenous areas.
Mm-hmm. So, like, had you known Father Francois prior?
No, never came across him.
Mm-hmm.
Sister Teresita, well, both of them, the last 2 years, she drew our attention to them. The bishops, I think, are young and don't realize the people that they have or how long they've been missionaries.
Exactly. Like these people are working in their communities for long periods of time, which is good. But the country is so big.
We'd really like the bishops to nominate. Yeah. That's how it always worked.
Oh, we love hearing about missionaries. It's just we don't always hear about them. And I mean, of course, these people are all super humble in their ministry as well, so they're not going to come knocking on our door. So yeah,
we don't have a register of missionaries.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's up to the individual dioceses to place missionaries. A lot of people call here to CMIC. I want to go to this mission. I want to go. We have nothing to do with that. We don't have the jurisdiction to assign missionaries. We simply fund them.
Yes. Yeah.
And their work.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good to get those real stories from the field. So if you have a chance and you haven't yet subscribed to our magazine, you can go to the website cmic.info/subscribe, and there's a way for you to get the free subscription to all 4 issues. And we're proud of the publication, and it's a great way to hear directly from the field the work of the missionaries. Another thing that happened recently is we had the St. Philip Neri Mass
and luncheon,
and we had
Bishop Brian Beda, who is the eparch of Toronto and Eastern Canada.
Yeah,
and he spoke on his experience of the Ukraine, the war that's going on there, and the Ukrainian immigrants who are escaping the war, coming to Canada and trying to get settled, and the Ukrainian Catholic parishes that are struggling to support them.
What are the 2 eparchies we support?
New Westminster in BC, all of BC, and Saskatoon, all of Saskatchewan.
Oh, okay. And as that's always been the case that we've supported the eparchies from the beginning.
From the very beginning of our organization, when it was called the Catholic Church Extension Society of Canada. I don't know if we've supported more than the
Those
two,
two.
I'd have to go back into the archive to look that up.
Yeah, so we had a great little luncheon here at the office in Toronto. And that's something we do every year to celebrate the feast day of St. Philip Neri, who's the patron saint of Catholic missions in Canada.
The difficulty is the country is so big and a lot of things happen in the Toronto area. So Joe Gennaro, our stewardship officer, and I are going out to large Canadian cities to meet with some of our planned giving donors to kind of spread that sort of thing. So we do a luncheon and a little presentation to bring people up to date. And to ask them to be our ambassadors. You could be our ambassadors too, because it's so hard to get around everywhere to spread the news. And you could be an ambassador by telling friends and family about our blog or sharing your magazine with them. Or if you get our calendar, there's a little tear out in the calendar. We don't have a. Do we have a tear out in the magazine?
No,
Not in the magazine.
But there is a way to subscribe.
So go to the website and.
So you and Joe are going to be traveling
In
to that?
August, we're going to go to Saskatoon.
Okay.
We will be meeting at the Ukrainian Catholic Museum across from their cathedral.
Interesting.
In Saskatoon on Avenue M, I think it is. August the 15th. And if any of you are in Saskatoon and would like to come, please notify us, call us, or email us. Again, everything can be found on the website. Just send a note and we'll be happy to have you.
Anything in particular that you're working on in the next month or so?
We are putting some plans together. Two parishes, youth groups, want to go to missions. So I'm trying to find some places for them to go to. When they go, you have to have the facilities to accommodate them, washrooms and shower facilities, separate areas for male and female to sleep. That's kind of hard to do if you've got a group of 15 or 16.
Yeah, it's a logistical challenge, but hopefully you can pull that off because it's a good, it's an important experience.
We have a couple of places, but they get overused, so we have to give them a break too.
And the other thing is we're not, like, that's not really our specialty, is we don't really do mission trips. Like if you look at an organization like
we help, we coordinate,
but we don't have the resources necessarily to do the mission. So if we look at it more like a partnership, so people want to work with us. I know a number of young adults that have done net ministries in Yukon, I think. And I guess the bishop would invite them in, or
okay. They're not looking at the same kind of numbers. But that's more of ministry focused. And they just do that kind of thing. They're structured differently from the way that we are.
Okay. Yeah, because I noticed that there's a couple of mission dioceses that have had net missionaries. I guess that's more so for the parish. Yeah, so that'll be exciting if we can get some mission trips going. What else is happening in the summer? Are you traveling anywhere else besides Saskatoon, do you think?
I have nothing planned at this point, but I'm going to be looking possibly at, oops, doing well with this candle. Uh, we'll be looking at something in the fall.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, generally the summertime is a little bit, people travel a lot, so we try to connect with you over the summer, but of course things are generally quieter over the summer. Um, so we're working on things internally, getting ready or getting the calendars ready, and you can expect those in September. Um, Getting ready for all the other things on our store, like Christmas cards and other cutting boards and things like that. And then working on our magazines and mission highlights. We send out a mission highlights newsletter in
I should
fall as
mention
well.
that July and August is the collection for
Yes, yeah,
Canadian
yeah.
missions in the Archdiocese. So each weekend I am preaching in a different
Okay.
parish.
So if you're lucky, then you'll see Father David at your parish. Do you know if you're going to go to St. Catherine's at all? Or?
Not at this point.
Okay. And then Thunder Bay is also doing a collection. Okay. Well, we'll end it at that. Just a quick update. And we'll see you next month. If you want to get in touch with us, again, visit our website, cmic.info. You can see the magazine articles there. And if you want to subscribe to the mailed or the print magazine, you can do that as well on there. And as always, if you'd like to donate to support Catholic missions in Canada and missions across the country, keeping the faith alive, you can do that on our website as well.
Maybe if they have ideas about topics for us, you could let us know.
Yeah, and we'll try to get some guest speakers on too when the opportunity arises. It's just hard, as we said, when people live far away and don't have reliable connections, but we'll try to get some guest speakers in. Okay, that is all, folks. Thanks.
God bless you all. Thank you for watching.